Crypto fans, welcome to CryPTOMAXX News. I'm CryPTOMAXX. Thanks for stopping in. And it is another great day. Let me move my mic really quick and see if that is any better here. So, got some good things coming here. It's an interesting day because the market's kind of taken a hit, right? So, let's talk about some fun stuff and some possibilities because there's more connecting the dots that Max is going to do. Anyway, how about I refer myself in third party again? All right. Oh, I'm a new channel. You can see, started a little over a month ago. And I really appreciate everybody's support. So if you like and subscribe, my commitment back to you is always going to be research, just like I'm going to show you tonight, some fun stuff. And I hope that that helps you get out in front of some things. And regardless of whether it's on XRP or something else, you know, I like to dive into other things. I've been doing a lot of Solana and FTX as well. But anyway, and I've got some things coming on the gaming NFTs that is going to be the next frontier of crypto. Telling you what, boy. So, but anyway, thanks again for liking and subscribing. If I hadn't said that before, I appreciate it. All right, real quick, Bitcoin taking a hit. A lot of people think it's going to go down to 43. You know, this is just crypto. It's just the way it goes, right? And you just ride through those little, you know, all of it. I don't get too excited, although I do love seeing the up times because you can kind of smile a little bit and just, you know, watch your portfolio go up, and that's a lot of fun. But anyway, everything taking a hit. The only thing I think is quant, and I won't go search. Actually, look at algo. I forgot about algo. But quant is doing great too, and there's other movers, but as far as the big ones that I want to pay attention to, and yeah, quant doing well. So let's talk about all of our Ripple, XRP, SBI connections. And you always wonder, hey, well, why are you so interested in SBI? And I'm going to show you here in a second. But this was an article, I was going to do this the other day, but this is an article on Japan's merger, right? In the SBI merger to crypto exchange. And they took it over a while ago, but now they're kind of pulling it all together. And it's going to be called SBI VC Trade. And I believe they've got it on the roadmap for that to kind of activate or take place in December, which is funny because that's when SBI's planned launch of the very first crypto fund in Japan ever, which has XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum. See how all these things work together? Oh, it's only coincidence. So let me show you another coincidence. All right, I'm going to zoom in just one little bit more. Well, why don't you say hello to Yoshitaka Kitao? Is that how I say his last name, Kitao? This is from Ripple.com, right? He's the CEO. Well, he also happens to be a Ripple board member. And they are absolutely diving into crypto mining projects. And should I do this right now? No, I'll wait. All right. Now, look what else they did. This was, 2 days ago? So it's the 11th today because I'm early morning, so really a day and a half ago. But they're having, and I believe this is more of a hostile takeover, but they're making a tender offer on another bank. Okay. So they're just saying, yeah, we're going to come absorb you. Okay. Not bad, right? here is the actual document, and I'll spare you of the boredom. But, I mean, there's a lot of stuff there. But here's why all that matters. SBI, Ripple, Asia. Shareholders. SBI Group owns 60% and Ripple Labs owns 40%. So everything that SBI does in Asia matters because they're all running it through and it's all going to be connected with the corridors and XRP. So anyone tries to tell you there's no banks and there's nothing happening, okay, just tell them to stop right there. You're talking about a partner that is locked in. This is not a, hey, maybe 100% lockstep moving in one direction, absolutely spreading the tentacles all over Asia in the banking systems. Okay? That is massive. So things like this exchange, them, actually integrating that exchange. So they're going to own their own exchange. They're going to be using XRP in the very first crypto fund. All of the interactions and channels all over. I'm going to still keep on deep diving into that SBI quarterly report. There is so much there talking about all the other corridors. And so this is huge. And them going after other banks, another thing, huge. So it's not going to be a long night, but I wanted to tell you about why all these things matter. It's huge. I love it. And then let's talk about coincidence again, because coincidences, I don't know. A friend of mine said coincidences are really not coincidences. They happen for a reason. Let's hope that that's the case. The other night I talked about it with all of the funny things that were going on with the lowered price and the dip down. It went from about 110 down to 80 cents, and it was that glitch. But the glitch was all over a whole bunch of. It wasn't just. I thought it was only on a couple exchanges at first. I had thought it was only on Coinbase and it was showing on CoinMarketCap, but it wasn't. It was. It showed on Exodus. There was a lot of places that little glitch showed, and it makes you think, well, why? Why would that? I mean, they're not all using the same little system. And first off, how would that happen and flow through like that on an error? And then also, it accidentally relisted on Coinbase Pro. Sure makes you think a lot about what's going on behind the scenes. And then, did another TikTok today on our good friends over at the SEC, just getting beaten at every turn. They lost another one of their motions today, got denied. So, it's bad enough that yesterday they had to admit that they have never had a third-party notice go out that XRP is a security. They had to admit that. And they also had to admit that even when asked specifically, and this is all prior to filing, so just keep that point. But we know from a Twitter feed that there was a independent customer looking to invest, sent off to the SEC and asked, is this a security? I want to know whether I'm investing in a security or not. And they came back and they responded, not determined. So even when they specifically asked whether or not they are a security in regards to XRP, the SEC answered non-determined, and they've never one time, even prior to the filing, said that XRP was a security to a third party. These guys are done. How can they survive that? Honestly, how do they survive something like that? And then in another TikTok, I think it was, I think it was the core values one. So they have their missions and their values and their goals, and they're supposed to, their whole mission in life is supposed to protect investors from the market. And one of those ways that they do that is by informing and literally informing people so they can make educated, informed investment decisions. So now you have an investor coming to them saying, I want to know whether XRP is a security. And not only do they go completely against their own mission statement, right? They provide them no information, none. And they leave it open. The judge at this point has to be just looking at them like a dog that just heard a fire engine. You know, they kind of tilt their head, right? What are you guys doing? Why are you here? And they have spent, and maybe this was all a delay. Maybe that was the entire intent of this whole thing, was the SEC, with all those banking ties, just trying to allow the banks a little time to try to catch up or something. I don't know. But it's embarrassing. They are embarrassing themselves. It's been a disgrace. So, in my humble opinion. So anyway, hey, really appreciate your support. I'm CryptoMaxx. This is CryptoMaxx News. Like, subscribe, follow. I'll be back tomorrow.